Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Weekly Outlook series. And here today we are back with new video, and in this video we are going to cover every asset analysis for the next week and how we are going to plan and anticipate all the moves. So let's just get started with the news and the calendar. So here you can see on Monday we got zero news. It's something you can be on to you where you have to be a little cautious when you with your trades, and you just have to make sure whenever you take a position it is more likely based on good technicals and you have more confidence to your plan, and make sure you don't overextend it because there can be lag of volume because of no news. On Tuesday we have PPI, which is really important news, and good to have. That's good that we have PPI on Tuesday so that the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday would be more clear. So yes, we can be trading Tuesday after the news, which is which you can just check what time frame it is in your own time zone on forexfactory.com. On Thursday, we have news on AUD, GBP, and USD 6P PPI. Very good news, and yeah, it's kind of a very good week with a lot of news coming here and there. On Friday, again, we have news on USD at 6 p.m. and 7:30. Okay, so overall, it's a great week to trade. And if you wanted to skip, you can skip Monday if you wish. Other than that, every day is a high probability trading day. Now, see, this is a high probability trading day. Doesn't mean you are going to win that day. It's just that there can be more volatility in the market, which can help you in achieving your drawn liquidity faster. Okay, that's the only goal that news provides you, in my opinion. So, oh, of course, it is a high probability day to trade, but it's not important that you're going to have a high probability setup. So it's good to always wait for the high probability setup to form and then you take the positions. Even if you are able to take one or two good trades in a week, make sure you stay satisfied with your plan and keep trading that. Now let's jump into the analysis. So as usual, we will start off with DXY. So again, I would start with weekly, and this is going to be an important week. I think this is going to be expansion week in my opinion, with the two new CPI and PPI coming together. So here, if you see, we are still holding this weekly fair value gap, and the way we like, if you see here, we still in a sideways environment on DXY. Within this, we are in the inside bar candle of even previous week. So I expect the market to either take out this low, previous week high, or previous week low. So for me, I'm still a little bit bullish on DXY. That's just my opinion. So I think we should take this high as of our first target. And if I look at the daily time frame, we can clearly see, though we need more confirmations, so something Monday can provide you. Here you have this daily I fair value gap, something which we talked about in the previous video. And we are having some decent reaction from that level, right? So I do expect the market to at least go to this fair value gap in this next week, and then it decide where it wanted to go, either bearish or bullish. Okay, so for me, after some more confidence on lower time frame, I wanted to see the price going to this area, so which means I will be looking for shorts on euro GBP pairs. Okay, now going into gold here, okay, or you can just say euro, it's the same plan as DXY. We got a chop week last month. It was inside bar candle, alright. So I expect the next week to take out the previous week low or high, which we couldn't take last week. Sideways environment, okay, a lot of chop. So now here, what I expect the market to do is that we, at least we took out this high. I expect the market to at least go to this daily fair value gap, and maybe then we decide on how we close up here. Then we decide will we continue or may go higher. So something that you have to look for. GBP is at daily fair value gap, little bit more stronger than euro at this moment, so you just have to be cautious when trading this, and of course wait for more confidence to put on, and then you take your positions. Okay, the bias is pretty much clean for so far. Now on XAU, which was a pretty much weird week to be honest last week. If you look at the H4 candle here, this is a very choppy candle, big wick, small bodies. I don't like these type of price action, and though to be honest, I didn't took many trades last week. I can't even remember one good trade I took. Mostly were break even or something like that. So yeah, on weekly time frame we'll start off with. So I talked about that in the previous week that I am bullish on GBP, sorry, XAU, and it just continues here. So we took out this low. If you look at the overall order flow, it's still looking bullish, and I still anticipate the price to go higher at to this high. Okay, if the order flow continues. But the very obvious target for the next week is going to be this high, which is 3409.430. So if you look at the H4 time frame, there's no such POI to trade, so you all have to wait for some expansion, or maybe something to take a trade off. So still, I mean, we are in a no trade zone. I would wait for further confluence to trade, and then maybe I would take a long trade on gold. Overall, the bias is still bullish for me until we cross, and if we flip it, the next target would be 3440 area. Okay, so that is your goal. Now coming back to Bitcoin, it's, I mean, if something we talked about previous month too, and again we are talking about this. So we have some decent move to the upside, though the volume is more coming into altcoin, Ethereum, and high caps right now. So your main focus should be analyzing Bitcoin and trading the high cap coins like Ethereum, Solana, Avex, Link, and all those pairs. Okay, if you are a crypto trader. So you should be analyzing Bitcoin, and you should be taking positions on the altcoin for better risk to reward and better move to the upside, in my opinion. And let's say whatever type of altcoin you're trading, one very good thing you can do, for example, sorry, it might make this video a little longer, but it's really helpful, so I should drop the alpha. So for example, if you want to take Solana longs on Solana, all you have to check is it the right pair or not. Is just search the alt and then search BTC. All right, so here just go on the daily time frame and see, is it looking bullish to you? Now then you can just simply start looking for longs on that asset. Okay, so that helps you understand that okay, it might surpass BTC in terms of the move, if bullish, which can help you getting more risk to reward and easy targets rather than trading Bitcoin, because it depends upon is the volume coming on Bitcoin or not. So you have to check Bitcoin dominance too for that. So yeah, I hope you understood what I'm trying to say here. And yeah, and if now let's just talk about the analysis. Okay, so on Bitcoin, the very obvious target is the next previous month high. If you look at the weekly time frame, it's closing like a class, no doubt. I would expect the weekly open when we have after 8 hours to do some little trace retracement, and then we will have a big candle next week, in my opinion, and something I would be looking forward to. So I do expect the market to do some expansion to the higher upper side. And now coming on Ethereum, so if you are my ex follower, you already know I was like fucking bullish from very bottom 2000 area. Okay, so we are so far pretty well from that area. We went a lot higher, right? So here on the edge 4, I still expect the market, if you get offered some retracement, aligning it with your Bitcoin plan, and then simply you can be targeting up to 4631 for the next week. Okay, that is going to be the drawn liquidity or target. So yeah, that's an easy target to you can look forward to. Okay, now Doge, if you watched the previous video on the weekly outlook, I talked about buying this coin, one of the good coin looking on a monthly time frame, and you can just see how up it is. It's literally up 30% from our buying zone, and that was a really good call from a trader known as HarshCharts. Okay, so make sure you follow him and drop the subscribe button. And now going into Solana, and as I said, you just have to look for it. I still don't see any good longs here, maybe from daily fair value gap if offered. For that, you can also check total 3 here. So if you look at the total 3, we had this range. So if the market offers the daily fair value gap, you are going to get very good swing longs to at least this area. So make sure to keep an eye on these levels. Now going into Nasdaq, the weekly time frame is pretty obvious that where we are heading forward to. Okay, because when in doubt, just zoom out. So in the weekly time frame, the way we close this month, a weekly candle, we all know where we are heading to. I was looking for this fair value gap, to be honest, but yeah, it just don't want it to go there, which is fine. So we can just continue looking for longs. Okay, so now if you look at the H4 candle, we can see how clean it was. A very clean market maker model type shit. Here you can see if you get any retracement on Monday, which is the highest probability day to make the low of the week. You can be looking for longs from these areas. Maybe this fair value gap, if you get the opportunity, look for longs till this to only put it in even higher. Okay, depends upon how much RR you are getting. Go same with the ES. Okay, you can be looking for longs for ES too. Okay, now going into Ethereum, I just covered. And yeah, the only problem with gold here is that the gold futures chart and gold forex chart are looking a bit different. So give it a room, give it some room, let the market do what it wanted to do before blindly entering longs. Okay, so give it some room. You can skip Monday if you wish, and then take your position based on that. I would be trading Nasdaq on Monday if offered. Rather, other than that, for now I'm not looking for something yet. Okay, so that's something you may follow if you wish. Or yeah, I think yeah, that's all I would say about the market right now. And yeah, I hope you get the brief idea about what the market is going to do next week. If you're still watching this video, make sure you drop some comments so that I could know. And other than that, thank you so much guys, and sorry for this week we uploaded this a little late. It should be on Saturday, but I'm dropping it on Sunday because we had some occasion yesterday, so I was busy there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching guys. See you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye. Happy trading. Make sure you follow good risk management.